Right.
What would you describe as the difference in that game between the win and the loss?
One play. Yeah, I thought it was a really well played hockey game. I'm proud of our team with that effort. Obviously, Boston's the top team in the NHL for a reason. They didn't need much in order to get the to score. But when we broke down, they made us pay, and we were unable to find the equalizer there in the third period. But I thought there was a lot of positives to take out of that game tonight.
You were deep in the playoffs where there's that same feeling of those little mistakes can just get you.
Yeah.
And they sort of felt like a similar type of game tonight. Was it just those little mistakes being the difference?
Yeah. I think if you look at the game tonight, like I said, our team's competition level, our effort, our attention to detail, for the most part, was excellent. On some of the goals that went in, there's small individual error that if we had a do-over, we might play a certain play differently. And in the end, when you get down to, deeper and deeper into the year, it's the team that manage those situations the best that move on. But as I said, I was quite pleased with our effort tonight. I thought it was a very high-paced game. It was one of the quickest games we played this year. We didn't come out on top, but we'll take some positives out of that game and try and grow from the moments where we know we could be better in.
Jay, when the players are coming off the ice, they're visibly frustrated. You can almost sense it. And your team did not give up even when they were down 5-on-3 with 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
What did you learn about your group tonight?
Well, we had the belief that we were going to score. We put the people on the ice in that situation that we did because for that very reason. It's a tactic when you're down like that. Obviously, it's no fun. I thought penalty kill was great tonight. We had to kill off a 4-on-3. We had to kill off a full 5-on-3. On the 5-on-3, we had a 2-on-1 and 3-on-2. So arguably, we might have had the better chances in that situation. So I saw a lot of character in our group, which I know is there. So I'm not surprised by that. But I thought that was, for the most part, a really well-played game by both teams. In the end, we made one more mistake and were made to pay.
Jay, in the third period, you're down, you're pressing, but you managed to press, created the best chance, Yamamoto and Janmark, but didn't give up much up until that power play. What did you like about your ability to press without being loose?
Yeah, I think we talked about that in between periods, the stick-to-itiveness, a level of persistence without changing their game. We knew the other team wasn't going to change. They play the same way night in, night out. So they weren't going to change. So it was a challenge for us not to try and break the game open every second of that final period. We were confident that we were going to find the equalizer. We had chances. We didn't find it, but we had chances. And, I look at the game sheet, I think we gave up 21 even strength shots on net. We only had one power play in the game, but 21 even strength shots, we do that more often than not and have that type of effort that we had tonight. We're going to win a lot more games than we won't.
Where do you come out on, in key games like that, you don't get many chances, and, Yamamoto had a few really good ones, and you want guys to bear down as unlucky? Where do you come out on that? Is that as equal of an error as maybe a wrong defensive read?
Yeah, I don't know about an error, but I would say a moment that we can be better at. Certainly there's a few of those, and it's not just on one person, but, we had the opportunity to bear down and either find that next goal, and we didn't do it tonight, but, in terms of where I put my thought and attention, scoring goals for our team isn't necessarily one of them.
Speaking of scoring goals, he doesn't like to talk about it a lot, but 50 goals is a big number anyway. 50 in 61 games is really impressive. He's got 8 now in the last 4, and he seemed to be all around it tonight. I know it's kind of hard to describe it differently, but how impressive is it for you, 50 and 61?
Yeah, amazing. Dominant player, by far the best player in the National Hockey League. What we're seeing on ice, the excellence, it's hard to describe night in, night out any differently than I have. But what I'm most impressed with is how he carries himself day in, day out, and how he really is driven to help our team win. And that's what consumes him. That's what his motivation is, trying to press or move our team forward here as we work through the schedule. So, but he's playing great. He's inspiring a lot of his teammates, and certainly appreciated by his teammates and coaching staff.
Jay, I just want to get your thoughts on Clem Costin's game tonight. It seemed like he was very involved in the action.
Yeah, I thought there were good parts to his game, and then parts that can improve a little bit. He was in the box a little more than he would like or we would like. That negates some of his minutes. But I think he brings a physical element. It was nice to have him back in the lineup. He made a nice play on that second goal for us, coming out of the box to find Connor like that. And he's it's just nice to have a healthy Clem back in the lineup. It's good. Thanks, guys.